Hi everybody, how y'all doing tonight? Just wanted to reach out and update you on where we are with the gold guide comparison chart. So I do have our first realm all pulled up and ready to go. Starting now, we do have the guide or the realm where we are doing the student challenge. Um, so far this week, I was only able to play about 2 hours. I've been trying to level up some stuff, getting ready for raiding and dragonflight. But we did have some success, which I am excited to show you. So let's go ahead and get everything all pulled up here for us. So we do have 145,523 gold in the mailbox. Most of this is from crafting, as we did get some drops, such as the Mystic's Rep, but these were the two big sellers here. The Dark Iron Plate, which is a crafted piece, where you do have to go into the, excuse me, go into the dark um, forge to craft this. One of the great things about my blacksmith is that it is a dark iron dwarf, so they are able to use the wormhole and just travel straight there and get there really quickly without having to go through and do the quest either. The other piece here is lightning infused leggings. This is a crafted piece from Wrath of the Lich King. I do think that this really did pick up due to the evokers coming out. Got to see quite a bit of mail come through. The Black Dragon Scale breastplate. I believe the Iron Forge breastplate is either mail or plate as well. The Black Dragon Scale boots. So we did sell a whole set of the Black Dragon scale. And let's get everything all pulled up here. We can see where we are so far. I did do some of the recrafting already for this. The pieces, the two big pieces that sold, did cost about 2,300 combined on my or to be able to craft. I did have some of the materials, but most of them were already available. We do have another Tide Spray Bracer coming in, but this puts us at 250,000 gold for the so far, which is a significant increase. We were at 104,678 last week, so big increase, and that I do believe is going to be the biggest increase that we do have for the week. But we'll go next, take a look at our Hoard All the Realms thing, or sorry, all the things for that realm, and get that all pulled up as well. Has everybody been enjoying the evokers so far, getting to take advantage of the different events and get your characters all leveled up? I've been excited for the different effects that it has had on the gold making. So far it's been pretty good. I've sold a couple of pets as well. As I mentioned, we are going to go over to the realm where we are doing all the things next, which is Hydro, my Horde server. I like to be in Dalaran Wrath for my age videos most of the time, just because it does have a little bit less in terms of server lag compared to the other realms. And one thing I did forget to grab was our inventory for that realm, but I do believe we are pretty close, still around the 2.2 million from what I saw. And on this realm, we did get 48,700. As you can see, the ornamented is going to be the plate paladin set. And then we do have some scaled, which is also paladin. So somebody went through and bought some paladin pieces. We did sell a couple of tomes of illusion. These deadly Sinvir necklaces, those have been selling for me quite well. Those are actually the low version for the fresh people who are hitting 60, so they're still selling well. I'm going to keep crafting them until they fall off. Another Black Dragon Scale breastplate, Razor Strike breastplate. We're getting more and more mail. Shadow Steel Sabatons, those are going to be the plate set presently for the new people. I actually don't have any of the 233 gear unlocked, so I do know that these are all either going to be the default, novice, or crafted Mark 1 pieces, but they're still selling on my realm, 1,900 a piece. Can't really beat that for 20 to 40 gold crafting cost. So I will take that all day. I got us the 48,700. So that's going to bring our total to approximately 169,949 gold. Again, we do have, let's see here, we have almost 1,400 auctions left worth 7 million. Let's get that updated. So we got a decent inventory going. In the last video, I did attempt to show you sort of what a crafting queue is going to look like under this profile. As you can see, we do have this alchemy transmute. This is viewing it as one of the better transmutes due to the volume and what can be sold. However, I do know that you can only craft one eternal via transmute per day, so I'm actually going to close that because I do need it for the living steel more so to be able to craft the reborn weapons, things like that. But even with all of the different items that we have up, it's still looking for us to craft almost 1,800 items. You know, a lot of this is going to be based on volume, especially we're not going to craft the folded obsidian, but you know, going down to 12. We got some hot apple cider, 11 gold a piece, and this is going to be a lot of this is based on the region daily sold average. So that's why it's looking for us to make 4 of them, because that is what we're selling on average. Let's see here. Same thing with these greater savagery enchants. Sometimes you do need to make sure and be careful because it is based partially off of your average buy price. But if you don't have any items of those items, then you're not going to want to craft them. Let's see here. Go engineering. So a lot of the value here in this estimated profit is going to come from engineering, blacksmithing, things like that. But even with selling 47 true silver transformers, 392 gold, that does add up, as you have seen. The glyph of stars, 7 gold a piece, just constantly selling them, again based off of the region sold average. So I want to try and get through this. It is a lot. It does take some time to get through it. The estimated time to craft at 54 minutes will probably take me closer to 3 hours just because of how slow pulling materials is off of the auction house at the moment. But with that said, let's go ahead and check out our next realm. So our next realm is going to be our Alliance raiding realm. I haven't fully dove in and committed. When we get the realm pulled up, you'll see that I do only have, I want to say 460s at the moment on the realm. I do primarily play range DPS. So we'll take a look and see what we have. There have been considering moving it over to Thrall and raiding with some other content creators. I am looking to do a weekend after 5 o'clock Pacific sort of raid. So let's see here for you. So Shaman, Evoker, Mage, and Priest. We do have our Demon Hunter tank pretty close as well. I'll finish that up this weekend. I will probably also finish up these tanks because I do like to tank often as well. But let's hop in and take a look. So this is the character that we are doing the penguin crafting on. And so again, a lot of what you'll see here is going to be the mop pieces as far as the crafted malevolent, crafted dreadful gladiator stuff, but the blazing rapier, the dark iron pieces, those are the types of pieces that you'll see crafted over here. Leatherworking, you'll see the warbear woolies, basically the things that are by far, the most popular, so that way you can keep your auction house tight and small and not overburdened. So again, we only have 75,000, but 75,000 worth 766,000 is a little over 10,000 gold per piece. So while we do have these 900 gold pieces, we do have some that are valued more, but most of them, the average again, is going to be about 10,000. And we have some of the weapons here, like this Drake Fist Hammer Reborn, 5,500. The Reborn weapons are all worth 30 plus. So good value in here. Once they sell, it's great. Normally what I do is I'll go through and craft a full set of the blue Reborns And then as I get the additional pieces, I'll go in and craft them up to the purple ones, and then slowly work sort of through the cycle until I get to the highest pieces. The lightning steel ingots being slow, I may end up making additional blacksmiths. On this character, we had 8,458 gold. We had some green shirt, a Malevolent Gladiator, and a Crafted Gladiator, Dreadful Gladiator War Boots for 6,800. So that was the bulk of it. Even Dalaran is not treating me too good today as far as lag. Let's take a look and see. And so on this round, we are looking at total character value, gold value. Again, this is the one that set the benchmark for how much gold we had to start. We started at 72,000 gold. Last week we had 76,600 basically on this realm, and hopefully we'll be able to break 80,000. I'm not entirely sure. I haven't checked. So it looks like we are not going to break. I may break 80,000. So 87,994. It's actually not that great. Again, we haven't really been putting too much focus on crafting and selling just because we are working primarily on leveling, especially on this realm. And then the last realm, which we have very little work done on, is going to be the realm where we do the runoff for our 100 runs. Let's hop back over here. 7766. Oops. See what our inventory value is. 1493633. So we have 2.2 million on this realm as well in terms of composite inventory. The valuation on some of the bigger pieces like the flat bow, advanced flat bow, things like that have gone down. That's why even though we're not really selling things, we did have an almost $200,000 or 200,000 gold decrease in the value. I'll bring the chart up here in just a moment as well. Interestingly, the purple realm and the gold realm have about the same value in terms of what the auctions on hand are. However, the sales have just been a lot better on the RP realm, so it really does come down to being able to make sure you're finding the niche for your market or for your realm and being able to provide those services. Let's take a look. Okay. All right, last realm. This is our big high pop alliance realm. So let's see what we got here. And we have 10,000 gold on this one. The big takeaway is the Dreamsinger Leggards. That is, I believe that is a craft drop piece. Let's take a look. Check out good old Wowhead. Yep, so that is a drop from Stone Talon, the Stone Talon Mountains, Nomergen, Northern Stranglethorn. So in that the old 30 to 40 realm range. 10,000 or 9,600, probably not the best in terms of valuation on those, but we can only get what we sell them for. So let's see. So they're the purple sort of scaly ones. Most of them are going to be in this range. So compared to something like Moonguard where they're 3K and I got almost 9,000 gold, that's not too shabby. I probably sold mine right in this range here. Yep, 10,700. So not too bad. I always wish I could be here, but if I could be right about this ballpark median range as far as on this scale, I'm happy. So let's see here, that brings us up to 85,210 gold for this character. So I did update the chart a little bit for you. This green and purple are still kind of going hand in hand here for us. As you can see, I did add the total so that way you can see what the increases are here for us. Gold really took off this week. Red still doing significantly better. Purple and green, I think a lot of this is going to be down to the playtime that I have to do with it. The purple one is really just flipping, so there's a lot of income and outgoing as far as gold goes. But to see it keep sort of steady with the green one is not that surprising. Red and yellow are definitely, going to be the leaders, I would assume, for the vast majority of the time that we're following them. If there gets to be a time period where we're multiple, a million or more difference between third place, I may just sort of cut that out just so, that's where we are, because that's not where we're making the money. But these two realms have done pretty good for us so far, and I'm excited to see if yellow sort of rounds out, or if it sort of stagnates and gets caught by red, or if red has a big jump similar to what gold had, because this 145,000 gold, that's a good jump for a week. But we shall see. I appreciate you guys coming by, taking a look, and seeing how the comparison is going, and I hope that you guys have a great rest of your week and enjoy some World Cup.